What is up? What it do, man? I'm just so glad to be able to chat with each and every one of you. Now I know it's super late, man. It's always something, but again, like I said, I'm glad to be here with y'all. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you for tapping in to Tuesday Night Soul Source. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Um, Tonight is going to be a short night. When I say short night, it's going to be extremely short. I'm just getting over a cold and I'm still kind of like sniffing and all that kind of sniffing and coughing and all that kind of nasty stuff. So I don't want to be doing all of that in the mic for too long. I know I hate hearing it, so I know y'all gonna hate hearing it. So we're gonna try to get through a lot of this stuff as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to show you all a recent pickup that I had. Y'all let me know, man, what exactly has been going on with y'all. What's up? What did y'all think of the most recent drops and what did you cop? Did you pass on anything? Did you reach back? What y'all been going through, man? Once again, I want to give a quick shout out. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I want to give a quick, simple, cool, smooth shout out to Real Legit Check over on Reddit, doing big things, big numbers. Almost at 800, soon to be at 1K. We getting over 83,000 views a day, 83,000 points of engagement. We're getting damn near 100 and something thousand whatevers, and then we're getting a crap ton of engagement. So I appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Now, Real Legit Check was initially about shoes, but y'all have gone so crazy. Y'all are asking about shoes. Y'all asking about designer. Y'all asking about jacket. Y'all throwing shit that even Stevie Wonder can't see on the page. Y'all throwing Mason Margellas. Y'all throwing Amiri. Even some early release Gammas. Y'all are throwing them up on the page, and y'all are getting it. Y'all getting it jumping, man. So I appreciate everybody for that, man. Let's make this community big. Again, like I said, if you all are looking to moderate, if you've got any experience in designer wear or anything like that, hit me up. Let me know if you want to moderate and help, kind of be an eagle eye on that. Please feel free. Sign up is available over on Reddit. Real Legit Check. Man, we killing it over here. We killing it over here, and we doing big things, and big games. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We got 9K in the building real quick. I am not streaming to TikTok because, like I said, I mean, not TikTok, but Twitch. I'm not streaming to Twitch because, like I said, it's going to be a real quick live tonight. I'm just getting over strep throat or a mild case of strep throat, man. I don't know, man. I usually get sick once a year. And when I get sick, man, I really get sick and it get ugly for about 4 or 5 days. Sometimes it'll stretch to like 7 days. But I'm surprised I'm able to talk now because like just 24 to 48 hours ago, I wasn't able to really talk and have a conversation. So by the grace of the sneaker gods and by the grace of my God, I'm able to do my thing that I do tonight and then hopefully bring some kind of entertainment to you all and have some fun. But let's get into it. I want to know what the fudge is going on. I know y'all saw the thumbnail. We just gonna jump right into it because again, like I said, it's gonna be a short one, but we're gonna jump right into it. Travis Scott. Let me make sure I get this right. Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Fragment released, what was it? 24 hours ago, 24, I don't know, 24, 48 hours ago, man. They pushed back the release so many times. It was hard to keep track of. The funny thing is I put the counter on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, follow me over on Instagram. I told y'all, pre-test what's going on. I hope I said that right. Pre-tester, what's going on? The funny thing about it is I put the new comments will appear here. Oh, okay. I don't know why your comment ain't appearing on the screen, but the funny thing is I put the update for the Travis Scotts on my Instagram. I promised y'all I would do it. I promised y'all I would keep y'all in the know, and I kept my promise. I let y'all know exactly when the Travis Scott fragment lows were going to drop on his website. I also let you all know throughout the week that it wasn't going to be on the Nike sneakers app, that it was solely on the Travis Scott website. And it seems to be that they are keeping true to their word. I let you all know when the hell it was finna drop, but for whatever reason, I don't know what the hell was going on. It must have been brain fog from being sick. I forgot about the drop. I completely forgot about the drop, and I didn't enter the raffle. Now, here's the crazy thing about me not entering the raffle. I said a lot of pairs were going to be backdoored. That holds true. A lot of pairs were backdoored. Not very many wins went out. I saw a lot of wins on X, which is where you see a lot of stuff go down on X. So I wasn't really surprised on that. And I saw a fair amount. But what really surprised me the most is I saw more raffle wins in my size. My size is size 10. I saw more raffle wins in the size 10 go down. I saw a few 12s. I saw like 112.5. I saw a 13. And then I think I might have saw like a 9.5. And that was it. I didn't see anything else in terms of raffle wins. Then to learn that, let me talk about that real quick. To learn that my size, they had more pairs in my size than usually any other size, and that's usually how it goes. So I'm not surprised, but I'm more surprised that more people hit for a size 10 than any other size. And I didn't even enter the raffle. My boy Retro Rick from Retro Rick and Maddie's Kicks, he went in for a size 10. He also went in for a couple of other sizes, but he hit on a size 10 and he hit on an infant size. Now, that could have been me. Now, not saying that I'm upset because I wasn't thinking I was going to hit anyway. Pre-tester said, be right back. All right, homie, we'll see you when you come back. Now, I didn't think I was going to hit anyway. I didn't really like that shoe to begin with. It's all right. It's not anything really to go crazy over. I said that before, and I'll say it again. Russo said, go to work. Well, Russo, I would go to work, but guess what? I tore my shoulder laboring while I was at work, so I'm on work medical release. So how about you go to work? Or how about you share some of those funds with me? And maybe we can work something out. But I appreciate you giving me words of encouragement. I appreciate the words of encouragement. But and on top of that, why would I go to work? It's 7:41 p.m. Who works at 7:41? I go to work at I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I go to work. So, that's what it is. It is what it is. But so yeah, I have been preaching that I wasn't a huge fan of the Travis Scott fragment with Jordan 1 lows. Not to say that it was a terrible shoe, but it just wasn't a shoe that was good enough to be worth the hassle that you had to go through and the ups and the downs. Like 2025, I know we always say when we're trying to, emphasize new things, we always mention the year. 2025, man, I'm done with, the ups and downs, so to speak. I'm being more selective. As a matter of fact, I was talking with one of my friends about doing a top 10 list of 2025 or even doing a sneaker of the year for 2025. And I was thinking, how many pairs did I actually pick up? And I like when I think about it, I don't think I picked up more than 15 pairs. Now I'll have to go through and see what I picked up. I could be wrong. I might have picked up more than 15 pairs, but as far as I can remember, I picked up 15 pairs. Now, when it comes to the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 lows, there was a rumor that they are doing another release. Well, I'm here to let you all know that no, they were not doing another release today. That was just to try to get rid of some of the rest of the merch that they had left over. So all the pairs that went out that you saw go out, that's it. There's not going to be any more second chance opportunities or any more opportunities other than the secondary market, whether it be StockX, GOAT, or eBay. Speaking of the secondary market, what the hell are we thinking? What the hell are we thinking? There is no way in hell. I don't care what comes with this shoe. And I hope y'all can see that on the screen. I hope I pulled that up on the screen for y'all nicely. But the prices for the Travis Scott Jordan 1 low fragment or whatever this joint is absolutely insane. I don't know if you can see it right here, but let's go to some of like the you all's usual sizes. So for a size 8, we're at $1,900. An 8.5 is $1,800. A 9 is $2,000. 9.5 might as well be $2,000. A 10 was at $2,500 at one point in time. It seemingly dropped down to $1,800, and I would guess it dropped down to $1,800 because, like I was telling y'all before, the size 10 was more than likely the most produced size when it came to these shoes, and size 10 seemed to be the most produced size for any current release as of 2024. Because I remember at one point in time, like 2020, 2022. At times it was difficult to get a size 10, but now, like, I guess everybody wears a size 10 and they just rolling them out. And it kind of steadily increases from there. And then when you hit a 12.5, it goes back down to 1,900. But needless to say, once you add in the shipping, the taxes, the fees, and all of that, you're looking at well over $2,000. $2,000 for this. And let me make sure. Let me see. Let me make sure that I'm not missing something here. Because as it stands, I don't see anything about this shoe that screams $2,000. Now, of course, I guess this is supposed to be like his last Jordan 1 low, but he said that about his collab like 2 or 3 Jordan 1 lows ago. So you can't trust the fact that it's going to be the last Jordan 1 low. Is it going to be the last Jordan 1 Travis Scott low fragment collab? Don't know, but who cares? Fragment doesn't carry enough weight. I was gonna say Travis Scott doesn't carry enough weight, but here we are, $2,000 for a Travis Scott Jordan 1 low. So you know that thought process is out the window. And I still don't understand why they got this shoelace knot at the front. Like, I don't understand it. I don't think I even really care to understand it. But yeah, $2,500, $2,000, $2,500 for this all white plain shoe, man. Like, am I missing something? Y'all tell me. Is this really worth $2,000? People won't buy a car, but will buy these. Absolutely. I don't understand why in this day and age. So I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the city of Atlanta, state of Georgia. Everything is spread out in the city of Atlanta. If you don't have a car, you don't have anything. You're not moving around. Now, of course, we have like public transportation, but public transportation is shit. So you might as well have a car. And I don't understand why people are spending I don't care if you do have the money. It doesn't make sense in my mind, even with Uber and Lyft. It still don't make sense in my mind. And maybe y'all can explain it to me, to spend $2,000 on a pair of shoes like this, but not have a car. That's a good point, Ryan. That is a really good point. Bro, that's a Civic. I mean, beyond that, like, to be honest, you can get you a $60,000 to $80,000 SUV, and the price that you pay for these right here is at least what, 4 months worth of 4 months worth of car note payments. So like right here is a 4-month car note payment that 9 times out of 10, a vast majority of people who are paying this price tag aren't even going to put on their feet immediately. And I say that because I'm one of those people. So this is 4 months worth of like an expensive car note on your feet that you're not even going to put on your feet, that you're just going to let sit in a box. And that's fucking stupid. But you don't have a car. But you got these stacked up under a pile of boxes in a corner somewhere, which is really crazy. I don't know. But I mean, $2,000 worth is not special to me. Ryan said, I'm in Boston, man. Shout out to Boston, man. What's going on? How you doing? What's going on up there? How's the weather in Boston? We got trains in Boston too. I grew up skateboarding, so I ripped through shoes. Hey, that's dope. That's dope. Do you still skateboard or have you retired? Because I mean, once you get past a certain, well, shit, Tony Hawk still skateboards every now and then, but he said cold as fun. Yeah, it's cold down here. It's during the nighttime it gets down. Now it's not Boston cold, but during the nighttime it get down to like the high 30s, low 40s, and then for whatever reason, this is how I got sick. For whatever reason, during the daytime, it gets up to like 70, 68, 70 degrees. So you head out in the morning, it's cold as hell, and then throughout the day, you end up burning up. I don't know. But, to your point, why the hell are you paying 4 months worth of car note and you ain't got no damn car? Another thing about this, and I try to keep you all informed, try to keep you all from being in this position and putting Travis Scott in this position as well. I told y'all a lot of this was a traffic grab because websites make money off of an influx of people coming to the website. I told y'all it was going to be backdoored. I told y'all it wasn't going to be a lot of pairs, but despite all of that, it says Travis Scott broke the all-time sneaker raffle record again because he had the most people driven to his website trying to hit for these. Nike hit sneakerhead jackpot with new Travis Scott shoes. Nike Inc.'s new sneaker drop with rapper Travis Scott is among the most popular shoe releases ever, even as the secondary market for kicks cools off. Scott's blue and white fragment Jordan 1 sneakers, which were made in the collaboration with Nike, attracted more than 4.4 million valid raffle entries after going live on his website on Saturday. According to international numbers reviewed by Bloomberg in 2022, Nike said it had set a record with another Scott collaboration with 3.8 million entries on its own app. So here's the bit of irony about this. Ryan said, just buy some damn beaters. Hey, facts. Vans, Old Schools, or Nike Cortez. You know what? I love me some damn Vans. Like the off the wall joints. I love Vans. Vans for a thin Converse type shoe last for freaking ever. You can beat Vans up and they just keep going. I wore my black pair of off the wall Vans for, I would say, about 4 years straight before like the side seam started ripping. And it didn't even necessarily rip, it just the glue delaminated. And I could easily re-glue those shoes and put them back together. But I went to I was out of town on vacation. And I went to the Vans outlet and I bought a new pair of the same all black pair of Vans. But you're right, man. Vans is killing it. I cannot lie, and they comfortable for a non-comfortable shoe. They real comfortable. It might just be me. He said can't go wrong with that. But what's really interesting about Travis Scott breaking another raffle entry record is anytime I put up photos of any Travis Scott in my collection, and I hit these for retail. Surprised, I was surprised. I'm just as surprised as you are. But anytime I put a image up of my Travis Scotts, or if I mention Travis Scotts, I get a lot of people who sit there and fuss at me because I like a shoe. I get a lot of people who fuss and bitch and moan at me and say, oh, you support a killer and yada, 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 in reference to which concept? Astro World. And I don't take anything lightly about Astro World, but I also watched the documentary. I did a lot of homework and found out that Astro World was all at fault of Live Nation. But despite all of those people that sit there and say that they hate Travis Scott and yada, 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 blase, 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 this and that, and all of the in between, he's still able to break records. He's still able to break raffle entry records with 4.4 million raffle entries despite all of the supposed hate. And my thing is do you all really hate Travis Scott? Or are you all trying to create a trend? Or is it a popular thing in your circle to hate Travis Scott? Or are you just, I don't know, because these numbers right here don't say that people hate Travis Scott. These numbers right here say, regardless of whether you're doing it for the resale factor or you're doing it because you love Travis Scott, when you make the purchase of his shoes, you're giving him money. When you enter his raffles, you're giving him money. And when you flood his website with traffic, you're giving him money. So, I mean, that doesn't scream I hate Travis Scott to me. I could be wrong, but, you know, you let me know down in the comments. And that was the Travis Scott that broke the record the first time with 3.8. And now this one is 4.4. And again, I don't see nothing special about it. Travis Scott going crazy. It is what it is. But I'm here to tell you today, two bands ain't what it is, man. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I wasn't going to do it, and I never will do it. Pharrell's archive goes under the hammer. Oh, I guess in that they're talking about some of Pharrell Williams' releases, but we already talked about some of Pharrell's releases and how they kind of stack up over the years. And you know, how do you all feel about the significance of that? The next thing I wanted to talk about with you all is the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's. And let me see if I can find it, because I really wanted to talk about those. Let me see. Refresh. Bring up that beautiful video I saw. How many people, that's what I want to ask. How many people actually went for the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's? Because me personally, I didn't go for it. And at the time, I didn't go for a pair because it really didn't move mountains for me. JVille said, tapped in, man. Salutes, my boy. What's going on with you? How you feeling, man? Hey, JVille, I appreciate the love and support for me over on TikTok. If y'all have a TikTok, follow me on Homegrown Kicks. I drop different content than what I do on YouTube. I try to drop different content on all of my social media platforms because if you just drop the same thing across the board, it gets boring. So I try not to be boring. And I try to give you all a different experience in every platform that I go and that I have. Grant Lawless said, nice. I love the video. I appreciate you, Grant, man. I love you too, man. Salutes to you. Thank you so much for the support. For anybody that's tapping in tonight, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. On any video that you view, hit that like button and share with your friends. Bring them on over here because it's all about the real around here. And I try to keep you up to date on what's going on, even to the detriment of myself. Like I mentioned, we were talking about the Travis Scotts before. I put y'all in the know about what was going on with the Travis Scotts so much to the point where I forgot myself. I put y'all before me, and that says a lot, man, because without y'all, there is no me. But like I said, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on all social media platforms, IG homegrown_kicks. And everywhere else is Homegrown Kicks. I guarantee. I think maybe TikTok might have me under J. I'm not sure. Because I had to help people kind of get to it. So let me post the link in the chat. Let me post the link in the chat for anybody that might be looking for my TikTok. There it is in the chat. But let's go ahead and talk about the Air Jordan 1 Chicago's real quick. Where did it go? Oh, okay. That's not the one that I'm looking for. That's what happens when you live, man. Mistakes happen. We are human. It's all right. We just pick ourselves up and we keep going. Let me see. Where is it? There it go. There we go. Hopefully it don't start playing the music. All right. So the Air Jordan 1 Chicago dropped over the weekend. I told you all, and this is not anything bad, but I told you all these were going to sit. With the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicagos, I told you all not to panic. And what happened? They are sitting. JVille said, I hit on the sneakers app. Salutes to the chat. One love. Absolutely, man. From Bricks to Kicks said, what's good, brother, man? Salutes to you, Bricks to Kicks, man. Thank you for helping me with the moderation in the subreddit Real Legit Check. I appreciate you, man. You doing a bang up job, man. All love. My pair is on the way right now. He said they are fucking fire. Sneakers app dub. So I told you all before not to panic buy on the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicagos. I know because this is such a hype silhouette and it's such a hype colorway, and we haven't really seen a true form of the Chicago since I believe like 2013, 2015-ish. This was gonna be kind of one of those ones where a lot of people were gonna panic and think that like these were gonna sell out. I told y'all that they were going to make a lot of pairs of these. Like I said, I told y'all not to panic buy, and that these were going to give you an opportunity, a really great opportunity to save money, allow them to go on sale, and if you really liked them, wait for them to hit the sales rack. Now, is it a bad idea if you got these for retail? Absolutely not. Like I said, this was not my favorite shoe. When I saw it, I was like, I'd rather have the highs. I have a real good feeling that the highs are going to be dropping in 2026 or 2027 in the 85 high OG cut, just like they did the Band Jordan 1s or the Bread Jordan 1s. I have a feeling they're going to follow suit with the Chicagos. So I was like, I'm in the mood of waiting, so I would rather wait for the high than like actually be pressed about the low, because the high is better for me, in my opinion. And I'm tired of kind of like panic buying because I don't know if the high is gonna come out. So I put the pause on these, and I almost hit these with one of these, like one of these.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
I almost like got ahead of myself and said these shoes were ass, and good thing I didn't, because if I did, I would have been out of my mind. The more I saw photos of these and the more I saw videos of these, I was like, God damn, these shoes.
Playa. A playa. A playa.
And I had to use that. These shoes are the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's are fire. I love the shape of the toe. Me and Bricks the Kicks, we were talking about it earlier, how a lot of people love the wide toe that you get with the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows, because a lot of you all out there are wide footers. And if you don't know, I do videos talking about how to size your shoes based on your foot type. So go ahead, go through my archives, check those out. As other silhouettes release, I'm going to be continuously doing foot type and how to size with individual silhouettes, because as you know, from Jordan 1 all the way to Jordan 40, they are built different. They are not equal. And a lot of people out there, I learned, do not understand what type of feet they have. But a lot of you all are naturally wide foot, so you all gravitate more towards the larger toe boxes. But I like the smaller, narrow, sleek, aerodynamic toe box of this Chicago Jordan 1. Not only does the toe box look good, the leather looks good. And when I say the leather looks good, let's be real. I'm not talking about like cream of the crop, top of the top type leather. I'm talking about within the standards of Jordan Brand. Of course, we know Jordan Brand is not the same as it used to be 3 years ago, 5 years ago, especially not a decade ago. The leather used to be thicker. Case in point, if you look at and I think I showed this the last time, if you look at a 1996 pair of Air Jordan 12 Taxis, the leather on the mudguard is a lot thicker on the 1996 pair than it is on the current 2025 release. Do I care? Fuck no. I've never owned a pair of Taxis. This was my opportunity to get a pair of Taxis, and I struck while the iron is hot. Now, you can still get a pair of Taxis. Do I regret paying retail for them when I'm pretty sure they're going to go on sale and you can get them for sales price, which is crazy because y'all fucking beg for the Taxis. But no, I don't regret paying retail for these beautiful ass Jordan 12s because I really wanted them. Like I said before, like I've always said, I'm going after every single OG release that I've never had. I don't want to take any chances when it comes to certain pairs. But yeah. So when I talk about leather quality, we gotta be reasonable here. In 2025, the leather quality is good for Jordan Brand. Now, is it worth the prices that they're charging? That's a whole nother story. I'll leave that up to you to decide. It's your money, it's your wallet. You do whatever you want to do with it. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Just be careful out there. I'm going to talk about why you all need to be careful out there. And I'm going to get a little bit petty, And I didn't want to do it, but I said, what the fuck? Tonight is the night to be a little bit petty a little bit later on in the back half of the live. But you know, it is what it is. Let me see. What Bricks the Kick say? Bricks the Kick said at the end of 2016 was the last time we saw the Chicagos. Okay. He said almost 10 years ago since the retro. Retail or less is always a huge W. He said, bruh, I know, but look, I didn't call them ass. Stop the cap. You know you love them since back in 2020. Man, no, sir. That's a good clip, not gonna lie. They ain't too far off the Travis style toe box with this one, to be honest. The best toe box is the 5s. Them things mold to you over time, just like the phone pods. I don't even want to talk about the 5s. 7.5 out of 10 for sure on the leather, and it's way thicker. I was looking at some photos of the Chicago Jordan 1 lows, and I was looking at how the leather just like melts like butter. Like, oh my man. Any 12 at retail is beautiful, to be honest. I never thought I'd see the day. Man, we going back in time, man. We're going back in time. Subreddit disclaimer, shoes only. Look, I don't care. Put clothes, put shoes, put whatever. But that don't mean you're going to get from me the service that I promised. Pause. I don't know. Because in today's day and age, with the president and all that, service is crazy. To say the word service is crazy work right about now. But if you want a legit check, you know what? The one thing I learned about when people start putting designer in there, it kind of like expanded my repertoire or my utility belt. And I'm kind of appreciative of it. I mean, it gives me something. It gives me one more skill to add. I mean, so I can legit check some like high fashion and designer stuff right now. A lot of people have been like dropping Balenciagas, and I don't know. Balenciagas are ugly as fuck. And a lot of people have been dropping Balenciagas and they've been fake. Another thing that's weird as hell, a lot of people have been dropping fake Asics. What the hell? Like, Asics aren't even that expensive. So when did we get to a point where we started buying fake Asics? Or like, what? Like, I mean, they make fakes of everything, but like they're pumping out fake Asics in high numbers now. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. J Bill said they dope, just to each their own. You feel me? I like the AJ1 lows. Hey, facts, man. Oh, J Bill. Shout out to you for being an excellent dad, and shout out to your daughter for dropping some dope content. I don't know how her content came across my feed, but looking at your style from back in the day, bro, hold on, JV. Just checking out some of the old stuff that you gave her with the tags still on it, nonetheless. Shout out to your daughter for paying respects to you, but shout out to you for keeping the stuff that you kept in such great condition, and just some of the stuff that you was wearing back in the day. JV, you get one of these.
Apply ya.
Don't break on me now.
Apply ya.
There we go, JV. Let me hit it one more time for you.
Apply ya.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. You was rich back in the day. He said, fine then. Shoes preferred, clothing optional. Right. Hey. That's crazy for me to say out loud. What's good, JV? Chicago Dub. Laughing my ass off. W Mans, no doubt, my G. We need more good dads like that. Lace the kids up with game and drip from the jump. We need more good dads in general, man. We need more good dads, not just for young men, but for young ladies. Like, we don't really understand how important a man's role is in the lives of children of both genders until like you actually see a man that's been there for their kids and you see how well their kids flourish and how much of your kids take on your personality. Like for me, that's one of the most beautiful things I've got to experience is to watch my kids kind of take on my personality, even though it wasn't intended. But to see them just be a little bit sarcastic, a lot of bit educated, and willing to push the envelope and challenge people, not in a negative way, but to challenge people for their own sake in order to mentally grow. That's a beautiful fucking thing. So salutes to all of the dads, no matter the circumstances, that's trying to do the best they can for their kids and their family, man. Salutes to y'all, man. I know Father's Day is over with, but Father's Day and Mother's Day is 365 days of the year. Don't you ever fucking forget it. To all of the young people in the audience, show love to your parents, even though they might not do exactly what you want them to do when you want them to do it. They are definitely working their hardest to be the best for you. And, so just give them a little bit of a break, show them some love, and understand that they're there for you. Men really get the short end constantly, but our kids become a better version of us, even if we realize it or not, man. Facts, man. Jay, you need to do a family stream one of these days. No. No. Well, maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. But that's gonna really be up to them whether they want to get on the camera and express their personalities. I've got one that she wants to do like social media and all of that, but like she's got so many great ideas and so many great skills in her tool set. She kind of has difficulty focusing on one particular thing. So, I kind of let her be herself. And then I've got another one that like she's an incredible artist, more reserved, incredibly witty, incredibly smart, but like a more incredible artist. Like I want her to design me a tattoo so I can get a tattoo. She's that good. And I don't know where she gets it from. I mean, I can draw a little bit, but I can't. Yeah, no, I ain't even gonna lie. I can draw a little bit. And then I got a little guy, and he's just all over the place. He's like a little Tasmanian devil with a lot of personality. He is made for the ladies. So he's gonna be like the scariest one, but just a beautiful cast of individuals. So maybe one day they'll get on the camera and talk to y'all. Maybe one day you'll see them on social media and all of that. But they tell me all the time how like some of their friends have seen me on YouTube and they follow me. And that's just the craziest thing to hear, man. That's the craziest thing to hear. Like for Father's Day or something. Nurture them talents, my G. Them is some bright futures right there for real. Get him into football early. He loves to like sit and watch football with me. He'll watch like anime with me and stuff like that. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how like sometimes he picks up on some of the stuff I do, and then sometimes he just don't want to deal with some of the stuff I got going on. So I mean, it is what it is with that. But again, we kind of went off on a little side conversation there about family, but again, like the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's is definitely a shoe that whether you pay retail or you get on sale, it's definitely a good one to like double up on, maybe even triple up on, because and it's crazy for me to say because I don't think nowadays, I don't think I would ever triple up on any shoe. It's hard to even say for me to double up on a shoe, but I could see myself getting a pair of these, wearing them like crazy, and then ending up like really wanting to, break out a fresh pair later on down the line. So, and later on down the line, like from Bricks to Kicks was discussing with me earlier, these might not be $160 or $140 or $99. These might be $250, $300. And I'll be darned if I pay that much for a low. There it goes. Like I said earlier, man. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to my Red Cup, Double Cup fam. What y'all sipping on tonight? I'm sipping on a little something easy, nothing too crazy, nothing too greasy. Oh man. But let's go to the next thing. The next thing I want to talk about, and let me make sure it's on this right here. I want to give a shout out to Nike. I want to give a huge shout out to Nike because if it is here, as I look for it, it's been a long time coming. And I don't know what the hell the holdup was. And apparently, no, it's not here. Apparently, I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging. Let me see. Give me just a second. Where was it that I was looking at on? Let me see. Okay, so IG wants to reset. Let me go ahead and look over here. I know it's here we go. Here we go. All right. This has been a long time coming. Now, for my new kids on the block, and y'all don't know what the hell that is either, but just know it's a boy band group from back in the day. But for my new kids on the block, man, Nike finally did the right thing and gave Wale an official collab. And if y'all don't know who Wale is, Wale did Lotus Flower Bomb, and he did Fly in My Nike Boots. You know what I'm saying? Still with something about the best of them, fly in the rest of them, fly in the rest of them, fly in my Nike boots. It's been a long time since I heard that song. That's how old it is. So I know for like a lot of young kids and a lot of millennials, y'all don't even know who the hell Wale is, but I'm pretty sure you know who Wale is without knowing who he is because you heard either your parents or your big cousin or your big bro or your big sis playing one of his songs. But Wale has been a staple in the streetwear shoe game community for, I would say, well over 20 years. And he has been wearing Nikes faithfully. Like I said, he even did a song called Fly in the Rest of Them, Fly in My Nike Boots. And I think this has a snippet of the song, but I'm not going to play it for copyright purposes. And a lot of people have been saying, look, Wale been fly for a long ass time. Y'all need to give him a shoe. And I mean, it took over 2 decades, but Nike finally listened and gave Wale a Nike boot. Now, this Nike boot got that all gator skin upper. And this is definitely on my
Player.
I say this is
Player.
this is some real deep
Player.
type ish going on. Now, even though it's some real player shit going on, this is definitely on some unk status shit. It's almost like beyond unk status. The only thing that really will save this, and even if they do come like this, the only thing that'll save this is some incredibly good gator skin leather. But even if they do put that good on there, it's still gonna be some unk shit. Because the last time I saw like a gator skin dress shoe or anything like that, it was unk then. So it's definitely gonna be unk damn nigga, basically granddaddy now. See, he's scoping out the game. Yeah, he is. A whole bunch of water and perks for this damn wrist surgery. Hey, man, I know how it is, man. You got to heal up. Hey, yo, chat, congratulate this man on 80K plus visitors on Reddit. He really making moves out here. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I try to be universal, man. I try to help everybody where I can. I try to be a selfless individual in this game full of selfish motherfuckers. And some of y'all top content creators are fucking selfish. And y'all don't even know it. I don't even know if y'all care, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Best song he ever made. Tiara Thomas killed them vocals. The GT Future is finally loaded on sneakers. GT Futures. Let me see what you're talking about. Sneakers.com. HOTWIRE hotwire.com. Hey, let me not date myself. Let me shut the hell up. Share screen. You said the GT Futuras. Let's check out what them joints is. These joints right here. GT Futuras. All right. So, to be honest, I don't know how to feel about these right here. I know these are a classic. And I know there's a niche of people that like these shoes. Check. Other than Bricks to Kicks, because he already expressed his excitement when he said they finally loaded. Check. How many of you all actually like this shoe? And if you like this shoe, tell me why. If you like this shoe, put 1 in the chat. If you don't like it, put 2 in the chat. If you can't put anything in the chat, that's fucking K. Shout out to everybody in the background, all of my ghost watchers doing your thing, driving them watch hours up, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love, especially tonight, man. It's like tonight has been really booming, and it's crazy how like when I go live on Twitch as well as YouTube, I don't get as many viewers, but when I go live just on YouTube by itself, y'all go crazy. So I appreciate y'all, man. They kind of dope, the GT Futuras. This reminds me of one of them Kanye releases that was supposed to come out. And of course, I know these came first, but Kanye is more forward in my mind, in my thought process. Yeah, Bricks said, I think that chat is with me on this one. JVL said, 1. Okay, so JVL like him. I really don't see anything wrong with him. Overall, it looks like just a really good updated version of a basketball shoe that incorporates a lot of Foamposite DNA. And you know what? I found out a lot of people like Foamposites. Like Foamposites for me are like really hit or miss, but y'all really love fucking Foamposites. The one thing I don't like about Foamposites is the price, though. That's what really gets me. The Black Cat 4s are dropping on the 28th, as well as Giganator's most hated shoe, the Air Max 95 Thou Wow. When it comes to the Air Max 95 thousands, let me show you what they look like. These right here, $250. I know that's a bit. I know that's expensive. But if you got it, please go for my size. I will send you the money. I want a pair of these. I am a true to size 10. For me right here, when it comes to these, that new tech,
I don't need it.
I need these Air Max 95 thousands. November 28th, the same time as the Black Cat 4s. When it comes to, and I'll go ahead and show you what they look like. When it comes to these joints right here, do not panic. This is another one. It's going to be the same thing. Well, it's not going to be exactly the same thing because it's going to be running off of the hype of like the 2020 pair whenever they released. But do not panic. You will get a pair if you want a pair, especially given the fact now that a lot of people are saying that they squeak. I told you all in the last live or the live before that how to prevent them from squeaking and what was the cause of the squeak. We talked about that. So, don't even worry about the squeak, but don't worry. You'll get them if you want them. But please put in a raffle for your boy on them Air Max 95 thousands. I'm a size 10, true to size, for your boy. And let's see. This one is another one that I want to talk about. I'm not a fan of 10s in general, but the chart grade 10s are dropping on the 19th. That is tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. I know you lying. What's today's date? Today is November. Yeah. They dropping Wednesday, November 19th at a retail price of $215 without the COVID mask. They dropping without the COVID mask. I do not like the toe cap on the 10s. I know a lot of y'all don't mind the toe cap, but I'm not a toe cap 10 fan. I'm not a 10 fan in general, but it is what it is. He said, how long? I've been telling you that, man. You've been telling me that for quite a long time, man. I've been listening. I'm just like, it is what it is. The Black Cats are kind of take it or leave it. That's fair. That's facts. I honestly think the 95,000s are really just another cash grab. Yeah, I mean, okay, so it's two sides to every coin. When they make them as limited as they do, it's a cash grab. But the fact that it is 3D printed for Nike, they're behind the 8 ball because Adidas is at 4D printing. It is a step in a forward direction when it comes to Nike and what they're doing as far as tech. And so in that instance, I don't look at it as a crash grab, but it's all valid in my opinion. I'm a cop a pair of Black Cat 4s for my son. He wants them, but I'm passing on them. I can feel you on that one because I passed on the first release. Honestly, I got burnt out on all black shoes. I'm burnt out on all black shoes, but I want another pair of all black beaters. As I showed y'all on the last live on my what did I cop? I copped a pair of all black suede dunks. The materials are fresh as hell, man. Them shoes are
Player.
shoes is player. And I need just another pair so that when I beat one pair of black shoes up, or so that I can alternate between black shoes so that I won't like beat them up too bad. So that's kind of my plan on that. So I'm trying to get into wearing my shoes since like the consensus is I don't wear my shoes. Honestly, all Jordan shoes squeak when they're fresh out of the box. You know what? Somebody did a squeak test on a couple of pairs of Jordan 4s, and I think they did like 5 or 6 pairs, and 4 out of 6 pairs had that squeaking issue. But I mean, I don't give a shit. I just took this shoe and a whole bunch of ADHD people to it just took this shoe and a whole bunch of ADHD people to figure it out. He said that's a beautiful OG colorway. I just hate how they keep making all of the OG releases so limited to where people can't get none. They did it with the Black Toe 14s and the UNC 17s. I think this release of the of these 10s is going to be less than the Black Toe 14s. UNC 17s. What is the UNC 17? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Did they drop the UNC 17s? I thought they only did the Lightning 17s. I thought they've only done the Lightning lows, the AI or IA, I don't know, whatever 17s, and I don't think they've done any. I don't know. I don't think they've done any other original colorways because it's the red one, and I think they have yet to release the blue one. Oh, okay. Well, I missed that one. Yeah, passing on them too. Not a big fan of the Air Jordan 10s. Hey, man, we on the same. We here, man. We here. Nah, them 10s is fire for sure. You're gonna keep beating the crap out of that clip all night. Yeah, hey, when you find a new good clip, man, you got you got to use it, man. You know what I'm saying? No, they did the UNC 17s a couple of months ago. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. I did not see that at all. So like I said earlier, I've been debating all day whether or not I wanted to be petty. 2 Chainz should be in this Supreme True Religion debut. Not really, but it is what it is. Okay. I've been going back and forth all day on whether or not I want to give some shine to this or whether or not I want to be petty or whatever. And I decided that I was just going to go ahead and not necessarily be petty, but be educational. Be educational. So this is not a personal attack on the individual in this video. This is for education purposes only. You know what I'm saying? How they put it. So this individual is talking about the Air Jordan 12.
A lot of these people sending y'all reps. Yes, I said reps because y'all laugh at me because y'all be saying I be having reps. So now y'all see that they sending y'all rep as well. Y'all just now catching on to it. They've been doing this shit for years now. Now this picture is going viral on the book right now. And a whole lot of other pictures going viral on the book on the Texas 12. And guess what? He got his shoes off Nike. As you see, I know a lot of y'all ain't checking y'all tabs right here on y'all shoes. Or on this shoe either. This tab is thinner. 3 years ago when these shoes came out, the Carnival 3s came out in the store, I got them from Nike. After wearing them 3 times, I realized this shoe was warp-sided right here. As y'all see, it warp-sided, so I stopped wearing the shoe. And that's why I said they fucking up the quality on these shoes and they don't care. How would I pay $220 for some shoes out the store that's fucked up when I can go get some reps with better quality, lesser price? Now y'all see what I'm talking about? You gonna go pay $220 for some shoes that come fucked up from Nike when you can go get some reps that don't even come fucked up for lesser. And they're the same exact material. Not only just that, another person posted their 12 as well that went viral yesterday on the book. As y'all see, I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't pay attention, y'all getting bamboozled every single time. Now, let's talk about the Black Cat Jordan 4s. Everybody mad right now. And they ain't even out yet.
All over the internet, people are showing the Black Cat 4s. They got them squeak. You hear this? This shit is crazy, bro.
I tell a lot of y'all in my comment section that be wanting to laugh and joke and shit like that. Education is free. A lot of this shit you can look up. A lot of this shit you can do your own research on. I've been doing my research for a whole year when it comes to these shoes. A lot of y'all just sneakerheads that wake up and go buy shoes.
Okay. I'm not gonna. I can't listen to that shit no more. So, first of all, this individual is talking about the book. You know he old. You can hear it in his voice, man. He country, and he old as hell talking about the book. Motherfuckers ain't on Facebook no more. We done moved on. Now, I mean, Facebook still be, pushing every now and then for like sneaker sales and trade groups, but other than that, Facebook ain't on it. So his one thing is he said, it's funny that he said education is free and that you can easily do a little bit of research and educate yourself. Clearly, he hasn't done enough research and he's not educated enough. And again, like I say, this is no disrespect to him. I'm using his video for education purposes. So he shows a picture of 2 retail pair of Air Jordan 12 taxis, where honestly, I didn't understand the difference in what the fuck he was talking about until I looked at it again. So apparently, on one pair of taxis he showed, the tab goes all the way to the end of the mud guard. And then on another pair he showed, there's a little bit of the mud guard exposed, as if they pushed the tab forward during manufacturing. Now, he said with that quality control defect, he said that is a rep, that is a fake shoe, and that these stores and Nike are selling you reps. No, motherfucker, that's not a rep. That is not the definition of a rep. That is not the definition of a fake shoe. That is the definition of a shoe with fucked up quality control, or a B grade type shoe. So we got to get this stuff straight. We got to get these definitions straight. People like him keep pushing this shit out to new people, and they just keep sucking that shit up and running with it, and they keep teaching other motherfuckers this shit because they hear in his conversation he used the word cheaper. Then he showed a pair of Cardinal 3s, and he said, I looked at my pair of Cardinal 3s and I noticed they were lopsided. What the fuck is lopsided, sir? You mean lopsided? Or they were stitched and glued to the midsole incorrectly? Okay. So because he bought a pair of jacked up quality control Cardinal 3s, he called those reps. Then he goes on to say, why would I pay $220 for a fucked up pair of shoes? That part I do agree with. If you're not happy with the product, send it back. Always pay attention to what it is you buy. If you buy something and you don't pay attention to it and you trust Nike and Jordan Brand to give you 100% beautiful quality, that's on your dumb ass, because Nike has never given perfect quality shoes. even in the golden age of Nike and Jordan Brand when they were first starting out and shit like that, nothing was perfect. Jordan 3s had fucked up elephant print. Shit was like heel tabs were crooked. All kind of shit was wrong. I don't know where we got this idea that Jordan Brand and Nike have been perfect, because they haven't. On anything mass produced, nothing is ever perfect. So if you picked up a pair of Cardinal 3s and you didn't pay attention to it, especially when around that time, I know for a fact Cardinal 3s were jacked up, because I did a review on a toddler pair and I did a review on an adult pair. And when you tapped on the toe box, they were shaking. If you didn't watch one of my videos, or if you didn't pay attention, that's on your. I want to say dumbass, but I ain't in the. I'm not in the mood for calling people stupid. That's on you. Now, he goes to say, why would I pay $220 for a messed up pair of shoes when I can go and pay $100 and I don't know. Let me throw out a random arbitrary low number. $150 for a pair of reps, and it's made out of the same leather, and it's made out of leather, just like, because I don't even want to use the same materials and none of that. But it's made out of leather, just like the retail pair, and they come in better shape or better condition. Well, sir, to that, I challenge you and ask you, on a $15 shoe, on a shoe that it costs $15 to make, and it's not the real thing, it's not the same leather, it's not made in the same factory, because I know you've been fed that bullshit. I don't know who fed you the bullshit, but they fed you the bullshit, and you drank it. You drank it without taking a breath. But why would you pay? Because when you pay $150 for that rep, you're paying resale. Why would you pay resale for a fake shoe? Explain that to me. Why would you pay resale for a fake shoe that you have to worry about whether or not they're going to actually send you the shoe or not? You have to worry about whether or not you're going to have to battle with your bank or your credit card company to try to prove that you didn't get your product. And if they don't send you the correct shoe the first time, or whatever it is you're looking for, you have to keep going back to them and saying, okay, I need you to make improvements on this. I need you to make improvements on that. And you have to go through different batches. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Either get the pair of shoes you want, understanding what's going to come with it, or don't buy the fucking shoes at all. It's that easy. You don't have to try to convince yourself of this like stupid ass notion one way or the other. What you said? Oh, dang. I've been rambling so long. A good disclaimer. What you said? Dang, I missed a lot. We haven't had a Space Jam 9 in forever, and we haven't had a True Chicago 10 in forever. So I think this is a pretty good start. I got Space Jam 9s, and they DS too. Surprise, surprise. A good disclaimer. Bro really put too much sauce on his noodles. That dude needs to slow down and take his heart meds, sweating under no pressure over B grades. That's what I'm saying. He's coming up with like some bullshit logic over B grades. To be honest, this just sounds like a child crying over the fact that his Transformer doesn't look like the commercial. Facts. That is an interesting analogy, but that's true. This is giving some major Alex Jones. They're putting chemicals in the watertight energy. I don't even know who the hell Alex Jones is. I need you to put me on that. Knowledge is power. Who's he going to go after next? McDonald's, just because his Big Mac doesn't look like it does on the app. Bro really crying over Chinese made shoes. I bet you this dude thinks that Michael Jordan is really back there in the Chinese shops making these motherfuckers by hand. I don't know what he thinks, but he's got another video that I saw that really makes me question where his mind is, like how competent he really is. Straight downloaded that BS straight into his esophagus. No, oh wow. Hey, look, we ain't gonna do him like that. But here's another video and a cautionary tale that I want you all to be aware of. Do not fall into this mindset or trap. Let me see if I can find it. Where is this video? Because he talked about. Oh, here it goes. Reps and fake shoes are not the same.
Nike and Jordan were already considering them.
And here's what kills me. He uses other content creators' videos to try to prove a point. And what the content creators' videos that he uses, what their subject matter is compared to his subject matter, have nothing to do with each other. Like, this is why I'm not even playing what Dre the Sneaker God is saying, because it doesn't have any fucking thing to do with what he's saying. It's two different subject matters.
A lot of people don't know, because I've been reading comments. Y'all don't know the difference between fakes and reps. I'm about to show y'all in today's video. This is the difference between fakes and reps. As y'all see the bad quality, everything on this shoe. Look at this. Matter of fact, let's take it in sunlight. Now, if you're a real sneakerhead, you should automatically know that this shoe is completely off. Look at the elephant print. It ain't even suede. It's not elephant print or nothing. It's vinyl. You can get some alcohol and rub the black stuff off the shoe. That's how bad it is. It even got red tape up under it. It's trash. Even the red circle thing that's in front of the shoe is sticking out. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Now, did y'all see how bad that quality was on this shoe in the sunlight? My point is,
oh my fucking God, it was bad before he even goes and finishes his explanation.
Let's take these in the sunlight so I can compare these to these. Let's go. Now, it's really nothing too much wrong with the shoe, but I know what y'all gonna say. It's too red. It's too red. I got it in the sunlight. If you edit videos or you're a content creator, you know the sunlight gonna make the color pop. Y'all already know that already. Stop it. But like I said, this shoe is perfect. It don't bend. It don't fold like the other shoe. It color looking good, leather looking good, everything looking good on this shoe. Oh, so now I got y'all attention. Now y'all see the difference between fake shoes and rep shoes. Rep shoes.
All right, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm trying to be nice about this shit. I'm really trying to be nice about this shit, but it's giving me a fucking migraine. So, okay, number one, there is no difference between fakes and reps. If it's not authorized by Nike, it is a fucking fake. It is a fake shoe. I can tell this guy drank the Kool-Aid of somebody talking about reps and didn't get the full the full 101 course on what the hell is going on. And which makes it even more ironic because he said education is free. All you got to do is look it up. And apparently he doesn't even understand what the fuck that means. But he shows a pair of fake free throw line Jordan 3s. What was so cringe about that is he said the circle thing in the front of the shoe is poking out. You mean the arch on the midsole, the peak or the canyon on the midsole is poking out? The second thing he said was he started talking about the elephant print. He said there's no suede on it or nothing. It's just vinyl. When was the last fucking time Jordan did an actual retro Jordan 3 and it had suede on the fucking elephant print? Am I crazy? Not only does he not know what the hell he's talking about, he doesn't know anything about Jordans and he doesn't know anything about sneakers as a whole. And, you know, not very many people are paying attention to this But the fact that even 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 people paying attention to this is a travesty. It is a disservice to the community. And he should be taken down until he actually learns what the hell it is he's talking about. Brother, Jordan 3s with elephant print retros don't come with suede, my guy. And then the third thing he said, he was like, look at the bottom. It's got a red tape across the bottom. Bro, that's not red tape. That is a red strip for the famous dunk that Jordan made in those 3s from the red free throw line. Those are the Jordan 3 fucking free throw line. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I like it's something about his content that bothered me so much that I had to say something in his comment section, and I aggressively tried to correct him. And he just I don't know, he just could not comprehend. Then he goes to show a pair of Flu Game Jordan 12s that are reps, and I don't know, but the point of the matter, or the case of matter, is there is no difference between fucking reps and fakes. Reps are fakes. Fakes are reps. If it's not signed off by Nike, it ain't fucking real. Maybe what he needs to do is he needs to go back and he needs to go through Homegrown Kicks 101. He needs to watch every single fucking live I did from 2024 up until now, 2025, where we discuss reps. He can even go back to y'all know, and watch some of his lives where I profusely talked about reps, and get a fucking education in reps. Cause oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, he's giving me a migraine. Oh my God. I have such a headache. Power Rangers, you know that bad guy, the lady, she was like, I got such a headache. This dude gave me such a fucking migraine. It's unbelievable. But real quick, I picked up a shoe on accident. I think this is from Finish Line, JD Sports. Shout out to Finish Line, JD Sports. I thought this shoe was sold out, and I guess they did a restock. Now, I think this was a true restock, because the first time I saw on the site, they were sold out, and then like 2 days later, they had like a almost damn near another full-size run. So I think it was like a first shipment of what they had to go, and then they got a second shipment in. Peep the box. It is a plain Nike box, but the kicks ain't plain. It reads Nike Dunk Low. Does that say retro? Retro LTD HWN. I guess that means Halloween. Let me see what y'all saying. Well, now I'm convinced that this dude has to be a undercover rage baiter. He gotta be. He got to be. Bro is really picking the worst shoes to cry over. He just doing this for clicks. He got to be trying to, because he ain't doing it to try to teach nobody no shit. This dude is crying over B-grade shoes when he could be putting the energy in a positive conversation about how shoes are getting better than they used to be. Honestly, I wore B-grade shoes. I got a pair of B-grade shoes, the Mellow 13s. Like, they're fine. The Black Cement 3s did have suede on them. It just was really low-cut suede. Other than that, all the previous elephant prints were all synthetic. This dude seems like somebody who's got... People like this give Real Sneakerheads a bad rep. JVL with the laughing emojis. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm speaking facts, right? HGK 101. That motherfucker needs something. He needs some kind of education. This motherfucker sitting there bawling his eyes out over shoes. Definitely facts, my G. But I picked up these. HWN, I believe, stands for Halloween. Now, Nike did I think like 1 or 2 Halloween releases, and they actually did them on time. They did a Frankenstein release that I just recently found out about, and they did a Wizard release. They did a Nike Dunk Low Wizard release, and man, hold on, I'm finna get Mike Rich on y'all real quick. Wow. I can't believe I did that, man. Shout out to Mike Rich, man. Shout out to you, homie. Button too, man. Nike Dunk Low Wizard. The leather on this is so hold on, let me get this fool off my screen. The leather on these are so soft. You can't really see how vibrant the purple is and how dark the black is. But this gel Nike swoosh go crazy. And I love these teal laces. They come with an extra set of black laces. I'm gonna take some photos of this. Shit, the leather is insane. This is what, like, this whole side profile is what like drew me into this shoe. It's got the clear, like teal blue-ish bottom. It's got the what they call that, like magic ball or whatever that psychics be using on the tongue, and it's got like the shock thing for like the Raiden type shit going on. It's got the Nike Halloween effect on the back. And like I said, these actually dropped on Halloween. I just wasn't able to get them. And like this midsole don't want to come out. Bro, this midsole is kind of like sticking in here. I hope I don't tear this shit up. Trying to show y'all. But if I do, you know what? Fuck it. It's for the fam. Oh, wait. Let me take the tissue paper out first. Come on, stupid. I've been listening to some that last like 3 or 4 minutes of stupidity got me kind of messed up, man. It kind of pulled me in. Let me go ahead and pull this insole out real quick. And then okay, there it go. It's got that wizard form on the insole. Ooh, man. Give me Dark Magician vibes, man. Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Dark Wizard vibes, man. That is crazy. And I got these for below retail. I think I was able to pick these up for $85. Let me look at the insole on these is just the same as the other one, but man, a straight dope ass shoe. Like it's a Halloween aesthetic, a Halloween vibe, but even if it's not Halloween, man, it's still a killer non-Halloween vibe. It's got like the ostrich, kind of like ostrich print type toe or whatever it's got going on, but just a dope ass shoe. I like purple, man. I don't know what's going on with me. I ain't even noticed my headphones was coming down a little bit, but I don't know what's going on with me and like this whole purple vibe, man. I want a purple Challenger and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, man, but purple is a
player.
And I'm fully embracing it, man. Them things is gas for sure. I honestly didn't think they would look that good in hand. They remind me of the Tiffany Air Force. Hey, for sure, man. Like the Tiffany Air Force Ones, man, crazy. I can't wait because the lighting is not very good. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna get like better lighting, better RGBs for the color background. I'm gonna have lighting coming from this side, lighting coming from that side, so y'all can see how beautiful I really am. And then I'm gonna be able to have like a vibrant, like color background. I'm gonna get it going for y'all, man. I'm gonna get it straight. But the lighting is not good. and they still look good in bad lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some photos, not tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment that I gotta go to tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. And maybe it'll give me enough time during the afternoon, depending on how I feel coming back from my doctor's visit. Because we talking about a lot. If y'all don't know, I tore my shoulder labrum and all of that, and it's crazy. But maybe I'll shoot some photos tomorrow of these shoes because these are fucking insane. Or maybe I'll shoot them Thursday, and they will be posted on Instagram by Friday. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at homegrown_kicks. The photos, the shoe photos go up on Instagram first, and then I try to put them up everywhere else. I put them up on the book, the old granddaddy Facebook. No shade to the older people that love Facebook. I put them up on I do the videos up on TikTok. I'm trying to put some stuff up on X. I guess I'll put them up on X as well. Follow me on all my social media platforms, Homegrown Kicks, man. And y'all will be able to see how beautiful these are. If you don't know how well I do sneaker photography, man, check out my Instagram. Like, I hate to toot my own horn, but over the years of doing some mid-grade photos because of, working with what I had and learning as I went, man, I didn't put up some pretty fire ass
Playa.
of sneakers. I've even had eBay use some of my sneaker photos for promo photos. So yeah, I got the right. You know what's crazy? We really need a retro of the OG Ken Griffey Jr. Air Max 1s, the OG Cincinnati colorway. People would go crazy for it right now. HG, what's your favorite Air Jordan and why? My favorite Air Jordan. So I don't think so. 13s aren't Air Jordan because they didn't have the air unit in them. They used like the Zoom technology. But so outside of Air Jordans, like my favorite Jordan is the 13. But outside of that, I'd have to say the Air Jordan True Blue 3, the Air Jordan 3 True Blue. It's just and surprisingly enough, it's coming back in 2026. The True Blue 3 with that really nice toe box, that toe box that's real.
Playa.
So the True Blue Air Jordan 3 is just one of those shoes that just like chef's kiss. It goes with everything. My favorite color is blue. So when I found out that something like the True Blue Jordan 3 that had like that aesthetic and that versatility was a thing, I was like, oh yeah, this is it for me. Then if I had to say second, I would probably say the metallic Jordan 5s. And then I would have to I don't know specifically if I could name a colorway, but recently I've fallen into the trap, and it took me like 2 years to be honest. But recently I've fallen into the trap of the Air Jordan 4s because like when you just put them on, the Air Jordan 4 is like a really versatile shoe. So if I had to put them in order, I would say the True Blue 3s, the metallic 5s, and then like a Jordan 4. Play. My favorite would have been the Air Jordan 13s. They just so damn comfortable. But see, Jordan 13s is not an Air shoe. It's just Zoom. It's just because like, so I mean, like you gotta kind of you gotta kind of do that. You can't cheat. Favorite colorway is the Obsidians. The Obsidian 13s. I got 2 pairs of those. Like that was another double up accident for me that I'd never talked about. But I've got 2 pairs of those. And surprisingly, like I bought a pair for my girl, and she wears them. I've never worn my Obsidians, but every time she wears those shoes, some dude or some lady gives her a compliment on them fucking shoes, and I might have on something that's real like Travis Scott level, and nobody said shit about my shoes. But they love her Obsidian 13s. It was even a little kid that was like, look, Mom, those are the ones I want. And my girl is not even like really into that. She's like into shoes because of me. And like, they sweating her. Like, I'm coughing. That's Jesus. Save me. Take the wheel. I'm not jealous, but I'm jealous. So yeah, like I don't know what it is about the Obsidian 13s, but like people love them 13s. The red-headed stepchild of the 3s, them things is underrated for sure. The True Blues are fire, definitely top 5. So then you got a lot of love for the military blue 4s then. Like I got love for the military blue 4s. I just didn't like the material execution. Like when they gave me the reimagined Jordan 4s, and then they followed it up with the military blues. Like I liked them because they were blue. I liked the fact that they were versatile. But when I looked at that leather, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is we doing? Oh shit. My second place would probably have to be the Air Jordan 1 Hybrid, and my third place would have to be the white infrared 6s. They got like the alternate infrared 6s dropping next year too, so you ought to be happy about that. But yeah, man, I think I'm finna end that live on that. Oh shit, the damn Wizard dunks and fail. Oh shit, but they landed on their feet. They fell over, but they landed on their feet. Hey, that's how you know them shoes.
Player.
For the Lowski. That's a good quality shoe I picked up for the Lowski. They fell, but they landed on their feet. So on that note, I think I'm going to end the live with that being said. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Soul Source another Tuesday night. It was a banger. It was a smash. It was a success. I'm finna go take care of myself. I'm finna go grab me some grub and get me a little something to eat. I appreciate all of my Ghost Watchers. Shout out to JVL. Shout out to Bricks the Kicks. Shout out to every fucking body new that came through the building. Let me give a little recognition to y'all as well. Let me come back up. Pre-tester, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Salutes to you. Russell, even though you've been a little bit of a troll, I don't give a fuck. Do what you do, just as long as you're not respectful. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan for coming through and showing love to the fam. I appreciate you. Shout out to Grant Lawless for coming through as well. Appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you be notified every time I drop another video. Because I was sick, that was the delay on the Jordan 12 taxi video. I know it's going to be late. I'm going to drop that bitch anyway because I'm going to do what I want to do. It's my channel, and I promised y'all I was going to start dropping more videos like that and not just doing lives. So I'm going to edit that either tomorrow or the day after. So much to do, so much to see, so much to catch up on. Hey, but that's the life that I take on. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend, share the channel, tell a friend. I don't know why I said tell a friend and then went back to saying that shit again. Follow me on all of my other social media platforms, whether it be Blue Sky. I ain't posted nothing on Blue Sky in a long time. I might make a fan base page because like the creator of fan base really convinced me to make a profile on his page so that like I'm not being taken advantage of by AI and my photos aren't being used without me getting paid. Follow me on IG, homegrown_kicks. Follow me on TikTok, homegrown kicks. Facebook, homegrown kicks. You already know what the deal is. Follow me on what is it? Spotify at Soul Source. That's the only difference because Spotify is linked in with the live name. So follow me on Spotify on Soul Source so that you can listen after the live in your car. I haven't uploaded anything to Spotify in a while, but I'm going to spend maybe the next day or two uploading a lot of content to Spotify. So y'all be ready. I'm going to blow your minds with backdated content. If I don't speak to you before, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, because Thanksgiving is right around the corner and I did not even recognize that shit. So I hope everybody eats well. I know I more than likely am going to be, and then Christmas is right around the corner. All about love, but before Christmas happens, I'll definitely see you then with some more great pickups, some more great conversation. Exposing bullshit and talking about the truth is what I'm all about. Thank you for coming through. Before I leave, y'all, I cannot go without saying nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way and dream hungry. Until next time, I will catch you all later. Peace. In the Middle East, that's an old school reference, chicken grease. Everything is going to be okay because, hey, it's something HG say. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But I love y'all. Thank y'all, especially to the Ghost Watchers and especially to the HG fam. Hey, man, till next time, I'll catch y'all later, man. Y'all be easy and don't fall for the hook, man. And don't overpay for shoes in 2025. And it's all about catching deals and doing what you want to do with your money. Later.